Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to apologize for taking off my clothes.
The doctor said that you need plenty of rest, so I want you in your pajamas and on the couch.
I don't own any pajamas.
Well, maybe if you're good, Santa will bring you some for Christmas.
Oh, I don't think Santa's interested in what I wear to bed. But if you are...
I will wait for the spring.
Spring, huh?
Our agreement? No sex for 6 months.
So, what, you still don't trust me? Is that what you're saying? Hey, where have you been? I looked all over for you after I got out of the hospital.
Starr convinced me to go talk to the cops.
About what?
About Dad and how he died.
James, you don't have anything to do with that.
How do you know? How do you know I didn't kill Dad?
Because you're not a killer, James.
You're right. He isn't, thank God.
I came close. Yesterday at the gym, I stole Dad's gun out of his duffel bag.
He brought a gun to the fight?
And then I went over there last night, and I pulled the gun out. And Dad he just laughed at me.
James, sorry.
But I pulled the trigger, Bobby, and I hit the wall right behind him. Dad lost it. And it felt so good to see him finally scared of me. And to know that I could do it if I needed to.
What stopped you?
I wasn't gonna let him take one more thing from me. If I had killed Dad, I would have lost my freedom, my life here, my friends. He would have loved that, you know? I wasn't gonna give him that satisfaction.
So what happened to the gun?
I left it at the motel. Someone must have come in after I left and killed him.
Robert Ford.
I know how much you wanted to protect me from Dad. And this morning, you said that he was never going to touch me again.
James, I was in the ER all night. So even if I wanted to finish him off?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess we're not the only ones who wanted him dead. Call me and let me know if you want me to pick up food or anything, okay?
Thanks.
Ford? You weren't in the ER all night. So you want to tell me why you just lied to your brother? I came back here to pick up some stuff for you, and when I got back to the ER, you weren't there.
I told you I was getting some tests done.
Right, except when I asked the nurses where you went, none of them knew. When I was gone, did you go to the motel? Did you kill your father?
No, Lang. I was in a hospital getting poked and prodded and scanned.
Ford, if you went to go get an x-ray, there'd be some kind of record. There'd be a picture, a film, a chart, something. You do realize that now that James has been cleared, they're gonna come after you. What are you gonna tell the police? Don't answer it.
I'm not gonna start acting guilty when I'm not.
Lieutenant, hi. What can I do for you?
Sorry to hear about your dad.
Yeah, it was a lousy way to go, but as I'm sure you know, we weren't that close.
Can I come in?
Yeah, come on in.
I need to ask you where you were last night between midnight and 6 a.m.
Well, my dad had beaten me up. I was in the hospital.
Okay, you were in the hospital all night?
Yeah.
You got a witness? Anybody that can corroborate that?
Call the hospital. Ask my doctor. Ask the nurses.
Oh, you know, doctors and nurses can be busy people. Anyone else that can vouch for you?
I can.
You were there all night?
Yeah, I took him to the hospital. I waited there with him, and I took him home.
Okay. I'll talk to the hospital. If there's anything either one of you want to add, now would be a good time.
Well, I can't think of anything. Except that my old man was a nasty son of a bitch. So he hurt a lot of people. Made a lot of enemies.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm going to check out your story.
Do what you have to do.
Okay.
could you lie for me?
You would have done anything to protect James, so that's why I protected you. But I need to know. Did you kill your father? Did you leave the hospital and go to the motel?
Hey, where you been?
We went to go see how Mom and Nate were holding up.
And?
And they both seemed to be acting a little bit weird.
Yeah, like maybe they were hiding something about your dad's murder.